Experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida International Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And there's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Again, makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, FIU. Strong game by this quarterback. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner trying to create good field position. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First down here for this offense. And now the run off the left tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. A handoff to the back. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a run to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's the throw deep downfield. Huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got space, looking to score. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? And the runner takes off to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Play action here on first down. Running through the tackle. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down and 10. Motion now from the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Wideout's now clustered. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense recovers the fumble. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. On the scoop and score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
DHC puts it in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on a pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy...
It's a fake. The up man has the ball. And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, and he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quick throw to the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Reinhardt. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff running right. And the freshman brings him down quickly. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And here's the handoff. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Short connection to the tight end here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back's got it again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's first down and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On the move, looking deep. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And now another deep ball here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Snags a quick throw. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This offense continues to roll. We wondered would this defense come up with some answers at halftime. Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Here's the second down play. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Back in motion now. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
In the clear at the 25. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, FIU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this,
hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm that, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession was his old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll try to run behind the big left tackle. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And they'll kick it away here. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well,
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Touchdown, Kentucky. This offense really clicking.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play call. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Lets it go on the move, launching deep. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's tackled on the play at the 23. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set, get set.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the back now goes in motion. And in first down, they go right back to him. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. Second down.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. They'll run the option. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that's a good stop by the defense.
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to his receiver. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do. But now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
It leads to second down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Brought down after a big gain and a 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback just kneels down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The back's got it. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Pass complete on a crosser. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history